Ohio. Qatar, the state. Emirate. In the Middle East, located on the Qatar Peninsula in a northeast part of Arabian Peninsula. Borders on Saudi Arabia in the south. From all other parties it is washed by the Persian Gulf. Because of existence in the past of the disputed territory between Saudi Arabia and the UAE on many cards, Qatar is represented bordering also on the UAE. In the northwest is sea border with the Bahrain Islands, in the southeast sea border with the UAE. The capital, the city of Doha. According to the IMF, Qatar several last years with a big separation are in the lead on DDD per capita. Qatar, the third in reserves of natural gas, the sixth exporter of natural gas and the large exporter of oil and oil products. The 21st place in the world. Since 1961 I entered into the organization of the countries, exporters of oil, but on January 1, 2019 I left her. According to E.M. Bospalev, the state and the peninsula Qatar received the name on the settlement of Qadaru existing in the ancient time on this peninsula. Almost all territory of the country located on the peninsula, the desert. In the north, the low sandy plain with rare oases covered with moving alien sands. In a median part of the peninsula, the stony desert with sites of saline soils. In the south, high sandy hills. In Qatar there is several protected areas including National Park of Amastase. The climate is continental tropical, dry. In the summer temperature quite often rises up to 50 C. The peninsula is poor in water. There are no constant rivers. The most part of water it is necessary to receive sea by desalting. Underground sources of fresh water and oases are generally in the north. The fauna is poor, reptiles and rodents prevail. Since the 7th century, in the Arab Caliphate. In the 13th, 14th centuries, under the power of emirs of Bahrain. At the beginning of the 16th century, Portuguese, then the Ottoman Empire. In 1916-1971 under the British Protectorate. Qatar, one of the most open Arab communities. The world popularity the Al Jazeera TV channel which is based here deserved. Monetary unit Rial of Qatar. A national holiday on December 18. Independence Day. Has diplomatic relations with the Russian Federation. Are established with the USSR on August 1, 1988. Within two-way deals with Russia cancelled a visa regime since December 27, 2019. Qatar always had problems with providing the population with drinking water. During an era of the British colonization, the separate department which after finding of independence was merged into Department of Electricity Supply was engaged in it, and in 2000 there was a Karama company monopolist regulating supply of all water and electricity in the country. On April 16, 2012 there were collisions between Army and Guard of the Emir, the attempt of a military coup which failed is made. The Iranian English-language TV channel, Press TV, and also a number of the Arab media reported about it. In 2022 in Qatar there will take place the 22nd FIFA World Cup. According to the constitution adopted on April 29, 2003, Qatar is absolute monarchy. The Emir Hamad bin Khalifa of Labour Netanyahu, being a successor of a throne, overthrew the father Emir Khalifa bin Hamad Labour Thani as a result of a bloodless coup, was the head of state since June 27, 1995. June 24, 2013. The Emir of Qatar Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa of Labour Netanyahu announced the decision to abdicate in favor of the son, the Crown Prince Sheikh Tamim. June 25, 2013. The Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa of Labour Netanyahu made the special address to the people of the country. The Emir declared renunciation of a throne and transfer of power to the 33-year-old son, the Crown Prince Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Labour Netanyahu. Change of the governor, an event of national scale. In this honor on June 25 in Qatar is announced in the day off. The Emir appoints the Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers and the Advisory Board. The power of the Emir is limited only to Sharia framework. The Advisory Board works as Shurs Majlis, consisting of 35 dicks who are appointed the Emir. It is in the future supposed to expand the Advisory Board to 45 dicks, from which will be chosen 30. In Qatar, creation of political parties, labor unions, carrying out demonstrations is forbidden. Qatar after 2004 is divided into 7 municipalities. The Arab, Baladiyat. As of 2015, 11.6% of the population are made by Qataris, 88.4% of the population are made by immigrants. Also natives of Pakistan, 18%. India, 18%. Iran, 10%. Of other countries, 14%. Live in Qatar. Official language Arab is widespread English. The state religion Islam of Sunni sense, Iranians Shiites. As of 2020. Muslims of 65.2%, Hindus of 15.9%, Christians of 13.7%, Buddhists of 3.8%, Jews of 0.1%, followers of national religions of 0.1%, others 1%, atheists of 1%. The population of Qatar in 2021 was 2,479,995 people. Urban population minus 99.3%. 2021. The most part of the population is concentrated in the capital of Doha or around her on east side of the peninsula. Total coefficient of birth rate for 2021, 1.9 births on the woman. Literacy minus 93.5%. Men minus 92.4%, women minus 94.7%. 2017. About 12.84% of the population the age group up to 15 years makes 85.97%, from 15 to 65 years, 1.19% are more senior than 65 years. In 2021 the birth rate was estimated at 9.38 for 1,000 the population, mortality minus 1.42 on 1,000, immigration minus 4.3 on 1,000, increase in population was 1.23%. Infantile mortality minus 6.7 on 1,000 newborns. The expected life expectancy of the population as of 2021, 79. 58 years, at men minus 77.47 years, and at women minus 81.74 years. Average age of the population as of 2020, 33.7 years. Men minus 35 years, women minus 28.2 years. For 2017, the population made about 2.64 million people, from whom 99.38% citizens. About 2.62 million people. Oil and gas production give more than 50% of GDP, 85% of cost of export, and 70% of revenues of the state budget. Oil and gas made Qatar the first country in the world on GDP per capita. Now the economic policy of Qatar is focused on the aspiration to increase private and foreign investments into not energy sector. The structure of GDP predominates the sphere of the industry. 75%. Services industry gives 25% of GDP, agriculture of 0.1%. Oil processing, petrochemical, chemical, metallurgical industry is developed. The large steel smelting complex in Saida uses imported raw materials. In a northern part of Qatar, the huge North Oil gas condensate field, or northern, is located. Agriculture is developed poorly and satisfies only 10% of needs of the country for food. Agriculture is concentrated in oases. A date palm tree, vegetable growing and gardening. The livestock production busy nomad and semi-nomad tribes which breed camels, sheep and goats. Export in 2008, $55 billion. Liquefied gas, oil products, fertilizers, steel. The main buyers: Japan 40.8%, South Korea 16.3%, Singapore 11.8%, Thailand 4.6%, India 4.4%. Import in 2008, $21.2 billion. Machines and equipment, vehicles, food, chemical products. In main suppliers, the USA 12.3%, Germany 9.2%, Italy 9.1%, Japan 8.1%, France 6.3%. The banking system of Qatar includes 16 commercial banks, including offices, branches of foreign banks. In the rating 2012 made by the American edition Forbes, Qatar took the first place on an indicator, average income per capita, which made $88,222. Except oil, Qatar possesses huge reserves of natural gas. In 1997, development of one of the world's largest northern natural gas fields located in the sea partially belongs to Iran, which contains about 15% of the proved world reserves of natural gas began. Qatar develops tourism. In the country, management on tourism is created. Since March 2021, the minimum wage makes 1,000 Qatari riyals, $274.65 a month. If the employer doesn't provide housing and food to workers, he in addition pays them 500 Qatari riyals, $137.32 for accommodation, and 300 Qatari riyals, $82.39 for food. In 2009, the Minister of Finance of Qatar Hussein Kamal entered the uniform corporate tax rate of 10%, to which are replaced earlier existing progressive rate of 35% since 2010. Decrease in the corporate tax rate is one of the main conditions of the diversification of the economy of Qatar, directed to withdrawal from gas and petrol-focused economies and transition to attraction of foreign investments into other directions. Armed Forces. Number -12330 people. 11800 on jacks. Ground Forces. Total number -8500 people. 1 regiment of Emergency Guard. 3 infantry battalions. 1 armored regiment. 1 tank and 1 mechanized battalions, 1 artillery division. 6 detached battalions. 1 tank, 1 special purpose. Abery. Structure. And 4 motor infantry. 1 regiment of field artillery, 2 separate artillery divisions. Mortar and anti-tank. 1 anti-aircraft battery. Armored vehicles. 44 AMS-30S. 62 Leopard 2. BARM, the IF and the armored personnel carrier -400 pieces. Including 160 VAP. 6 BRAM. Artillery. 28 155 MV of F-3. 24 PSHE 2000. 12 155 G-5. 4 180 Marzo Astros. Cs-40/Cs-30. 84 Measy recoilless tools, Carl Gustaf. 40 anti-personnel grenade launchers of M. Mortars -45, 49. 15 120. 4 self-propelled RE. 150 Pirkov, Jotas and Milan. Including 24 Samikadi, on the basis of VAP. Air Force. Number -2100 people. Consists from the 1st Destructive Wing, the 7th Destructive and Bombing, Miraz -2005, and the 11th Assault, Alpha Jet and Hawk Squadrons, the 2nd Helicopter Wing, 6th Gazelle, the 8th Anti-Ship Commando, and the 9th Commando of a Squadron. Transport Squadron. Forces of Air Defense. Warplanes. 9 Mirage 2000, 5 Ida and 3rd Miraz -2000, 5 day. Training Combat Aircrafts. 6 Alpha Jet, 15 Hawk MK. Transport Planes. 7 units. Helicopters. About 30. Including 10, 12 SA-342L Gazelle with Atomov, Jotas. Anti-Aircraft Missile Division. 9 ZH Roland. Air Defense. 24 Erk Mistral, 12 Erk Stinger, 6, 10 Erk Blue Pay, 20 Erk Arrow -2. Navies. Number -1730 people. 1800 on Jackson Janus. Ship structure. Coastal defense. 4 batteries. Expo. Of Kerr -40 Exocet. Other paramilitary groups. The Armed Police -8000. Have the armored personnel carrier, helicopters, boats. The equipment is listed above. Since 1992, Qatar closely cooperates with the USA in the military sphere. On the Labama military base and located near the airport Abu Naklak, the 609th Control Center of Air and Space Operations and of the Central Command of the United States Armed Forces. One of 4 similar foreign centers of United States Army is deployed. Qatar in recent years was repeatedly accused by various experts, media and political figures of the different countries of sponsoring and all support of the Islamic terrorist organizations such as Al-Qaeda, Muslim Brotherhood, Taliban, Hamas, Islamic State and Jabhat Fatah ash-Shah. On June 5, 2017, one by one a number of the countries, the neighboring Bahrain, Saudi Arabia and also Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, Yemen, Libya, Mauritania, Camorra, declared Maldives and Mauritius break in relations with Qatar because of his communications with the terrorist organizations. In particular, Al-Nusra Front. Intervention in internal affairs of the states of the region and distribution of ideology of Al-Qaeda, Muslim Brotherhood and Islamic State. Jordan made the decision to reduce the level of the diplomatic mission in Qatar. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and the UAE demanded from Qatar citizens to leave territories of the states within 14 days, and in turn demanded from the citizens to leave Qatar in the same terms. Earlier same countries quickly sent Qatar diplomats in 2014. Besides, neighboring countries entered a total block of Qatar. Also, participation of Qatar in operation against Houthis in the civil war in Yemen was cancelled. On June 6, Qatar called neighbors for dialogue. The Emir of Kuwait will mediate. The state broadcasting company KBTN. Qatar General Broadcasting and Television Corporation. Includes Qatar TV and TV channel and a radio channel of Qatar Radio and also, the largest multimedia holding Labama Jazeera on all Pan-Arab space, whose headquarters it is located in Doha. Hamad bin Khalifa of Labama Tanya was created in 1996 under the decree of the Emir of Qatar. Since 2013, Egypt delimits broadcasting to itself of media from Qatar. Qatar acquired the right for holding the FIFA World Cup of 2022. In view of an extreme heat, the decision on holding the championship in the fall and in the winter was made in the summer. In January 2013, scandal about possible bribery of FIFA members when choosing the country of holding the World Cup of 2022 ran high. Since 1984, Qatar steadily participates in the Summer Olympic Games. For all this time, athletes from Qatar won 4 bronze medals and 1 silver. Qatar didn't participate in the Winter Olympic Games yet. In Qatar, the Cup of Asia on soccer in 1988 and 2011 was held. Nasser Al-Attiyah is a versatile athlete as he plays for the country in 2 sports at once, an auto racing and bench firing, and is successful. In 2011, Al-Attiyah won a victory in Rally Dakar in a class of subs, and next year won a bronze medal at the Olympic Games in London. In Doha, tennis tournaments of ATP and WTA are annually held. Annually in Qatar there pass stages of Diamond League. In 2014 basketball national team of Qatar 3-0 won a rank of world champions in the World Cup which took place in Moscow. In 2015 Qatar hosted the Handball World Cup among men where the national team sensationally took the second place. All teams' lineup consisted of recently naturalized athletes. In Doha in October 2015 there took place the World Boxing Championship among fans. Also in 2015 Qatar hosted the World Olympic Games of Robots. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.